Good morning, YouTube. It's August 16th, Monday, and I'm here with my week 34 update. And I know I missed last week, but we're going to go over some good stuff and what's been happening since then. Hey guys, I'm so glad to be back to see you and to share with you. Been super busy, but here, let's start with stats. I had traditional duodenal switch surgery on December 8th with Dr. Srikanth in Federal Way, Washington. And at the start of my journey, I weighed 259. And the day of surgery, I weighed 236. And as of this morning, I weighed 163, which is what I weighed last week. But I'm just, my weight loss has slowed down, which is okay. So I am just 4 pounds shy of making 100 mark from the start. So I'm really excited about that. I know that's coming. I'm really hopeful. So my goal is to be, I'm thinking 145, 150, but I'm feeling comfortable now. So this is a good weight too. I'm just so much more comfortable and do so much more, which is great. So I'm excited. At any rate, I had this last week and a half. I know I haven't seen you guys in a week. Some good things, like my hair is getting thicker again. It's getting fuller, and it's not, it's still thin down here, but up here it's really getting fuller, and I really feel it like when I'm in the shower or when I'm doing my hair. My husband says, wow, your hair is getting a lot thicker. So I'm excited about that. My hair is coming back, guys. Yay! And most of what I've been doing is just my biotin and some my shakes, the protein mostly, and making sure I get my protein in to help my hair and my body, and getting extra protein in, and that seems to be working. So it's good stuff. And my tummy is like leveling off, and I'm able to eat a little more. It seems like right now I'm able to get in foods, not just a bite or two. I'm actually able to eat like I don't know how to describe it. Just a little more, and it doesn't, I don't feel sick every time I eat. I do feel really full. I don't get myself to the point where I feel like I'm going to throw up or nothing, but even eating a little bit before, I would feel like eating was a chore, because it was just easier to drink shakes because my tummy just didn't like food very much. But now I can eat, and I don't feel sick, and I'm able to get a little more in, which is great because I need that protein, and we get better protein from our meats and stuff like that. I do eat a little bit of carbs with my meats most of the time. I try to stay away from them, but sometimes we have been so busy that I have been just really, we have to eat out a lot. So like we'll split a sandwich, and I'll eat the meat and stuff off of it, and maybe one side of the bread or just a couple bites of the bread to go with it. Because lunch meat and cheese by themselves isn't that great. So anyway, so that's what's been happening with the food situation. I've been able to eat more, which is really good. I have felt so much better. I am so much more active now. It's crazy being able to help my husband in the business, and being able to, I started helping one of the customers that we have with organizing. And that was kind of fun and exciting. And trying to get her sewing room organized. She has, I swear, it's like a whole Joanne fabric store down there. And so we're working on that. But I'm able to stand up and all day and do this and get everything. When before I really couldn't, because my back would be hurting. It would be, just terrible. So I'm just so excited that I can do that. That's really just the best feeling ever. just feel so much better. It's crazy. And I feel better in my clothes. I feel better, just healthier and able to do more. I know we're so busy right now, we're not able to go camping and stuff like we want to because we're building the business, but it just is amazing, the difference. And I'm so grateful for my tool because of that. A lot of times, the last week I kept wanting to do a video, but it stops here on the ferry. It's been stopping. I'm hoping this one goes through. I don't know what is happening with the reception, but I guess some mornings it just doesn't want to take. And then I record the whole time and it's just nothing. So that's why I didn't get a video in last week, because it kept stopping on me and I was trying really hard. So my official week 35 starts tomorrow, so I'll do one later in the week for week 35. But for week 34, my tummy's getting better, my hair's coming in. I had something weird happen where I never felt like that before, but where I hadn't since my surgery, where I sat up. I have this big mirror by our bed, and when I sat up to get up in the morning, I looked over and I seen this roll, and I felt like, ugh, and it just felt like I did before the surgery. And it's just because we got, some extra skin there, and gosh, I just felt so bad that morning about myself. And I know that I look good and I feel good, and but I think we have those days where it just, you're a certain way for so long, it resonates with you and it sticks in there. So we have to give ourselves a break. And I know I have these a little bit extra skin, so it does look like, when you're sitting up, that there's a roll there because of the extra skin. And so that just didn't make me feel good at all. But just being open and honest with you guys, and so you know that those things still happen even though you feel better. I haven't had that happen since surgery, so I'm 8 months out now, and that's the first time that that's happened to me. So it can happen. I still am amazed at how, when I walk into work and it's all glass on the side, and my reflection, I look over at my reflection and it's just changed so much. It's just amazing how much change has happened since the surgery. And I sometimes think, that's not me. How could that be me? But it is me. And I'm so grateful. People at work are telling me, you're getting skinny. How much weight are you going to lose? And I'm like, well, it's probably leveled off now. Probably, not too much more. And, people are saying, you don't need to lose anymore. And, well, that's their opinion, and they can, I would be happy here too, but it'd be great to at least reach my goal weight and then figure out where I want to be, and if I need, gain a little or whatever. So I'll just leave it at that. People have their own things and they mean well, and I just go with it. They really want to be encouraging and happy, and tell you how nice you look. So it's not a bad thing. It's just everybody has their opinions, right? So we take it and leave it. Don't go with what everybody says, because sometimes you'll get negativity, but just go to where you be happy, and so that's happened. That was kind of the bad, the ugly stuff that I was saying that we would go over. I had good stuff with my hair, with my body, with everything, and then that had that really bad, icky day, and then, people say things, but they don't mean any harm. But other than that, I don't know. Sometimes because I've been so busy, I'm like, I don't know what to go over with you guys. And I'm still I take 4 big calcium pills 3 times a day. I take 3 Flintstone vitamins 3 times a day. I take 2 vitamin A 3 times a day, and I take to biotin 3 times a day. And I take my B12 shot once a week, and my vitamin D 50,000 milligrams in the mornings. So I'm still taking all of those, and I'm able to get those in without a problem usually. Unless, like last night, I tried to take my vitamins too quickly after I ate, and that kind of made me sick. That was silly of me. I should know better. You don't drink. I still can't drink and eat at the same time, and that was rough on my tummy. So got a little sick from that, still dealing with that. But other than that, that's all going down really well. The vitamins are going down. One thing I didn't think about, I watched this video, and I knew when I was taking iron, you can't take iron and calcium at the same time, right? That's alternating every 2 hours. Well, they told me I didn't have to take iron very much anymore, so every now and then I'll pop an iron. But I guess it just didn't resonate with me, and think about how there's iron in a multivitamin. And she was saying, don't take your multivitamin and your calcium at the same time. And I'm like, oh, wait, I've been doing that all along, because I was alternating with the iron, not with the multivitamins. And so now I'm trying to alternate that a little bit, but which makes my schedule tricky again. And I was so glad to be done with that, but I guess I just got to figure that one out. So no iron, because there's iron in your multivitamins, and your calcium will stick to the iron and you won't absorb. So I am definitely wanting to make sure I get my calcium in because of my age, and with me being 50 now, I definitely don't want any issues with that. So I'm going to be doing labs here real soon, and we'll go over labs together. But other than that, unless you guys have questions, I know there's people that had surgery, and I hadn't heard back from them yet, but I'm excited. Other people have surgeries coming up, so that's super exciting. We're here, Dia Strong, to be super power, supportive cheerleaders for you, and just go along on this journey together. If there's something in particular you want, please let me know. I did work all weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, with my husband. So the business, it took a lot. And I really wanted to do a video, but I wasn't able to. And I really want to do more cook. I love to cook. I really want to do more of that, but I haven't been able to cook very much. So we've been eating out a lot, which is craziness. It's expensive, and it's just craziness. And I need to figure this part out. But I'm hoping that the business builds so big that I'm able to quit my job and, but one step at a time. Vision board's working still. Vision board, vision board, vision board. If you haven't done one, do one, because they're amazing. And they're like magic, and they work. It's just awesome. So I'm excited. That's the update for my weight loss this week. I know it's not a lot, because I just can't think of what, possibly, other than, we every time we go out somewhere, my husband wants to stop at a store and wants to buy me more clothes. He's like, you need more work clothes. And I'm like, no, I don't. And so anyway, but it's interesting shopping for clothes, because I'm in the smaller sizes now. So it's just, that's kind of cool and kind of fun. Extra skin is not, I have a little bit of extra skin, and I see it on my legs mostly, and that kind of disturbs me. But, with my surgery and stuff, I don't think my husband's going to let me get rid of that, at least not anytime soon, or unless I can talk the doctors into doing the surgery with me awake. With an epidural, I've had several of those. I could do those because of the way that I reacted to the anesthesia. That's the thing. But I do see it there, and when I look in the mirror and I see the extra skin, it's kind of, it's a little disturbing. Not so on my legs mostly, because I most of my weight was in my legs and my rear end, but in my rear end too, it's got extra skin, and it's all that extra skin is making my rear end look flat, which is not cool. So I know I'm going to have to start doing squats or something once I can get to where I eat a little more. And then we're getting there. We're getting to that point. And I got a little extra skin, right here, but it's just a little bit. So I'm not so worried about my arms as much as I am, the my legs and my rear end and that little bit in my tummy. That's no fun, but you know, I would still rather have that extra skin than have all that extra weight. And I showed a picture to one of the clients that I'm helping with her organizing of what I looked like before. And she was like, well, you really didn't look that big. But, and this is what my husband says all the time. He's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, yeah, but you think about it. I mean, I've lost almost 100 pounds of extra weight, not on my joints and carrying it around. And I mean, so it was definitely worth it, because that's, that just would have been, the older I got, the worse it would have been on me. And I didn't want to get to a point where I had a lot of health issues. So yeah. Anyway, that's where that's at. If you think of things you want to know about besides the hair, my hair's growing, please let me know in the comments. For those of you who are subscribed, thank you so much for your support and for walking with us on this journey. If you want to hear more about the journey, please like and subscribe. We're going to keep going on this journey, and it's going to be fun, and who knows how good it's going to get. It's already just amazing. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.